Hello, I'd like to show you. Oh, I just realized I didn't give this one a name, but you can definitely see what this one is about. Yeah, it has a lot of cat pictures in it. So, well, I guess I'm going to have to think of a name for this before I post it. But in the meantime, let's take a look. She is about 6 3/4 wide and a little shy of 9 1/4 tall. She is a single signature semi-soft cover. She's got cardstock cereal box inside here, and she's covered with this lovely soft brushed cotton. It's got an interesting pattern on it. She's got some vintage rickrack sewn on, and a doily, and a little mini doily, and a picture that I got from a greeting card, some cards that I've had for a while. And she's tied up nice and secure, the double strand. And on the spine, she has a dangle. There's a little heart, because oh my goodness, this is for a cat lover. I've just been calling this as my working title, Cat Lover Journal. There's a little cat charm, and a bell, because oh my goodness, we don't want the birds to not know that they're around. And a key. Yeah. The key to making a house a home is to have pets, especially a cat or two, or a little dog, or a big dog. I like them all. Got a little plaque in our house that says, a house is not a home without a cat. And I really do need to put an S on it because I've got a couple of cats. So this here was a clip-on earring that somebody I guess had made, and I thought it went nice with the colors of this. And this here, I'm not really sure what this is, but this, I used it to make the, to put this on, and it just slides off. I did a lot of repurposing with this journal. It was fun. Tried to be adventurous. Okay, so, oh, here's the view from here. She springs up when I untie this. There we go. Yeah, I was tempted to take some things out so that she wouldn't be so thick, but then I couldn't decide what to take out, so I just left everything in. So she has I guess a dresser scarf or doily lining it on the inside, and then I folded it up to make a pocket, and it goes all the way across through to the other side as well, so there's a pocket on the back too, over on the inside back cover. A heart, kind of going with the theme of, well, a cat lover. And here we've got a journal card, or it's actually a postcard. It must be maybe advertising from I'm guessing a cat food company. It's from 1992. And I made a little booklet, a little mini journal, because sometimes, you know, you go away for a weekend and you want to bring something with you to journal in, and you don't want to bring your whole journal. This is silk, 100% silk. It's a fabric sample. And I don't know if that's an old button, but I just like the color of it, the vibe of it. I just made a little cluster here. And there's a little picture, the journal card unfolds, of one of my button jars. Some hand-dyed papers. And space also for a little tag here. And you can write on this part too, and it's good quality paper. I like how it feels. I love this color, and I thought it went nice with the green in here. And this is from a little poster I had. It was framed. I bought this for frame, but I like the picture too. Definitely a cat lover. And here we have somebody, looks like giving milk to another cat. Did some stamping here. And if you lift this up, there's another spot for journaling. I turned a greeting card into a journal card. Writing space here too. And then when you turn this, there's a tuck spot here. This was from a calendar. You see the little cat there. Journaling space on the back. Some stamping. I'm just really into the dark green on this page. And some stamping here too. On this page we've got some hand-dyed, I don't know if you call this lace. I guess you call this lace. It's cotton. It's nice and sturdy, makes a good pocket. And in the pocket I've got a tea-dyed greeting card for journaling on. And a little altar paper clip with a dangle on it. And this here was left over from a dresser scarf that I used for another project, and it's coffee dyed. And on this side I put gesso on it so you can write on it or glue on it. And I did a little stamp there too. And this is kind of a music theme page here. That's adorable. And this is again one of those cards. I think it's from it says FM Food, so I don't know if that's a cat food company or what, from 1992. Music paper here, vintage. This is from a children's music book. There's a journal card there. And inside here is a journaling card. You can write on both sides of that. And of course you can write on the pocket too. Some stamping here, some tea-dyed ledger paper. And this picture is from a World Book Encyclopedia, a book, I think it's from the 50s or 60s, that encyclopedia set, but nobody wants them, so I do not feel bad harvesting pictures from them. You can't even take it to a thrift store. They don't want them. Nobody seems to want them. And this was from a book, Cat Postcards. Makes a perfect journaling card. And this is from a greeting card. Lots of writing space there too. And here, a little tuck spot. And on this page, little pocket, the tag for writing on, a little bit of stamping there. And oh my goodness, this is from a children's book. I just love the pictures in it. It was a really boring one. I think I got it on one of the sales at the thrift store. You get 10 books for $2, so it's 20 cents for the book, but it was, honestly, it was, the words in it were silly. Like, it wasn't a good book. So the pictures, oh, the pictures, yes, adore them. Another tuck spot here, another pocket, I mean. Some stamping. Kind of have a heart theme going on in this book too. Yeah, I love my cats. This is from, okay, what was this picture from? I think it was from a book. And there's a cat, of course, and it looks like she has a saucer of milk for it. Oh yeah, lots of cats get milk in this book. Oh, on these vintage buttons, I love this blue and the patterns on these two especially, and they bring out the blue in the picture there. Got a lot of blue happening in my garden right now because I have forget-me-nots that have spread. But I like the cottage garden look, so I don't mind. And this was from, yeah, this is from a book, I remember now. It's a book about cottage gardens. And this is a journal tag I made using some washi tape, tea-dyed paper, did some sewing on it. Lots of writing space on both sides. That's hand-dyed paper I did. I don't even remember how I did this, but I liked the rich, earthy colors of it. I think I just have one more piece left of this. On this side, ooh, this was fun. I don't know if you remember me talking about my cluster box. Well, my cluster box is no longer the little box. Now, this is my cluster box because I'm having a lot of fun making snippet rolls. And yeah, so anyways, this is a snippet roll I made, and I got the idea off of one of the other YouTubers. You put masking tape down and then you stick all the bits onto it. And then after that, I sewed with zigzag down it and then add buttons according to, you know, the theme of the page or whatever. So I've made a tuck spot out of this. And I use not just fabric bits and ribbon bits, but I also use some papers from the scrap box from, well, journaling papers or tea-dyed papers I have, or scrapbook paper. So I added those too. So I've got scraps from 2 different boxes to make those. And I can make a lot more. Oh, it was fun. It was relaxing too. This is a tuck spot, and I've just got tea-dyed ledger paper in there. Let's put this like this so I can open this up. There we go. Oh, and there's a pocket here with another picture from that calendar. And there's the cat there. Love that cottage theme. And some writing space in here. I guess this is handmade paper. Had this for a while. And this is also from the World Book Encyclopedia. I like the old looking colors on it. And there's a tuck spot and writing space. Did a lot of sewing in this one. This is a tea-dyed recipe card. That went nice on this page. Some ribbon. And I thought this button went nice too, with the green and with the gold color in here. And this is a tea-dyed picture from a calendar, a cat calendar. And inside here I put a page from the World Book Encyclopedia. It's about cats, of course. Interesting read. That just goes inside here. Room for more things. And on this side, I've got a little ruffle there made with some very nice thick satin ribbon. And I thought this button went well with the cats and with this page. This is a card that I've trimmed and dyed and made into a journal card. There's a tuck spot. This is a picture from Kate Greenaway's book. Now, what is it called? Language of Flowers. Yeah, Kate Greenaway's. I thought this was adorable. And there's, of course, 2 cats. Mother and daughter, and mother and kitten. And some tea-dyed paper for journaling on. And this is wrapping paper. I really, really like it. Very earthy, and I tea-dyed it to make it look even warmer. There's a greeting card, a cat. And there's a tuck spot here, and this was something my mom had given me years ago. Have another one as well. Lovely. She knows I like old stuff. And this is I think a vintage greeting card, this one here. And a journal card I made using some Mod Podge and paper napkin, fabric sample there, and interesting button. I don't know if it's old or not. And some ribbon here, a little brad. This page, lots of writing space. There's a cat. Some stamping here. On this page, we have an interesting poster, picture of a poster from a cat book that I have. And this, I made a little journaling card out of a piece of, I guess it's a little journal book, kind of a day book. There's a few more pictures in here from that book. And this page here is also from the cat book. And yep, definitely a cat lover. She doesn't care if the cat's in the room with her when she's getting dressed. And this is also from this cat book. And this is a tie clip that I'm using here as a paper clip. Because I got a box of, well, a bag, but I put it all into a box now, 2 bags of odds and ends, and so yeah, I've been using them to make things for the journals too. This is also from, of course, that cat book. And I tuck this in here. I need to slip this off so I can get it out. There we go. This is a picture from the World Book Encyclopedia. Notice this cat has a blue eye and a green eye. One of my sons has 2 different colored eyes. Not super noticeable unless you're in the sunlight, but they're definitely 2 different colors. Stamping here. Tea-dyed paper. I think this is old book page. Yeah, it's old book page. Some stamping there. Tea-dyed paper. And here's from that cat postcard book. Instead of covering the back, this time I left it uncovered so you could read the quote on the back because it's about cats. There's lots of journaling space. In here, turn this and there's a little pocket with another picture from that cat book. You can write here, here, there. It goes like that. And on this side, we've got, this flips and then there's space here for writing. So, old book page there. And then the brad goes like this so that you can write. So you can't write on this really shiny greeting card, so I put some gesso on there so they can write on that. On this side, I stamped onto tea-dyed paper. Make a journal card. And this is made from wallpaper. It's from the same wallpaper book that I got this here, this sturdy wallpaper that's lining the journal. Turn a page. Oh, colorful. Got a snippet roll here that I'd sewn onto this mesh-like stuff to create a side tuck. Colorful, but I like how it goes with the quilt here and it goes with this picture as well. And then inside this little spot here, there's a journal card tucked in, or journal tag. Cat, 2 cats. She's got a string. And there's a, or thread, because it looks like there's a, either a, maybe it's still attached to that spool there. I don't know, but sweet picture. And this is from, this picture was from an address book. And that's that wrapping paper. And then on this one is another page from that cat postcard book. And again, I didn't want to cover the back because it had an interesting quote about cats. Yeah, motorcycle season outside. There's another picture from the calendar, and inside here I put a page from the encyclopedia. It's a cat show. And some information about cats on both sides. A journal card made with a Japanese paper napkin and Mod Podge onto a old book page, and then backed with some tea-dyed paper to make a sturdy journal card. And fabric sample and a little button with colors that can go with the card. Here's some tea-dyed stationery. I don't know if this is a vintage button or not, but I thought it went perfect with the gold in here and the kind of gold colors in there. And some ribbon that goes with it, and some tea-dyed cotton. Another page full of nice colors. Green. There's a cat. There's a little toy she's holding, dangling it for it. And I wonder if she's journaling or just reading a book. Some stamping there. Lots of writing space. Here's a flip here so you can do some writing in there. It's tea-dyed scrapbook paper. Here I found a use for seam binding. Is it seam binding or bias tape? No, bias tape. Because it's already folded, it makes a nice little finished edge, and it's perfect for putting on the edge of a small booklet like this. And I have quite a few colors, so I was able to choose a color that went nice with it. And this was also from that little sort of calendar journal book. It's from 2007. And I made it into a little journaling booklet. Again, this could be removed and then used. Person's going away for a weekend and doesn't want to bring their whole journal. And there's just a journal paper there. And here's another piece of the snippet roll. Oh my, I really had fun making this. I want to make some more. And with this one, I added a little charm and a button and the tuck spot. Just a little sort of booklet to write on. It opens up and you can write on the inside, and here's a tuck spot for a piece of cardstock from an address book. And on this side, we've got another cat getting some milk. Saucer of milk. And a tuck spot here. Butterfly, cat, journaling space, stamping, tea-dyed cardstock. And I guess when I tea-dyed this, I'm not sure what I'd torn this off of packaging, but I liked this here, so I left it. I didn't trim it off. And put a neat old button. I think this is a vintage button. I've been hoarding that one. Love the green on it. And another little booklet. And here's some seam binding or bias tape. Oh, deep here. I keep forgetting what it's called. Guess I could look at the packaging. Yeah, I saved some of the old parts of the packaging because I'm planning to make a book with vintage sewing stuff in it. And here we have a picture from a book, the cat in the garden. And my cats aren't allowed outside. We have bald eagles around here, and sometimes cougars. I haven't seen one in our neighborhood, but I've seen a warning sign that they've been around. And we have raccoons too, so I wouldn't want to let my cats outside, and we're by a busy road. But I have to say that when I see a stray cat out in my garden, it does look, it's a cozy sight. But I feel bad for the birds. And this I had done with onions, and it wasn't supposed to turn out green, but I love this green anyways. I've got a whole big pot of, a cookie jar full of onion skins to do the outer dry part, to do some more dye making when the weather gets warmer, because I like to dry things outside. Little stamp there, tea dyed ledger paper. And I don't know what this is from, but I like it. And another spot to journal, pocket. And on this side we have the music theme again, except it's a different postcard. An altar paper clip that also has a little dangle on it. Little journal tag there, and card there. Interesting color. I don't see this index card very often. They were hiding behind some postcards in my postcard drawer. I didn't remember that I had them. But the nice thing is they were already tea dyed, so that was good. Sometimes I dye huge batches of things and then forget that I've done them. Must have done that a year or so ago. Greeting card made into a journal card, and a lovely, lovely mother of pearl button on there. And this is from a little mini cat calendar. And when you open it up, you can see there is another journal card. You can journal here, of course. And then on this part, we've got a tuck spot, and there's a cat stamped onto this paper, or cardstock for journaling. It's got a nice gold edge on it. And then inside here, there's a journaling card too, index card. It's tea-dyed. On this side we have the last page, calendar picture, mother of pearl button here, some stamping that I did, and some hand-dyed paper, and a little envelope that I made. Inside is, if this was my journal, like if this one doesn't sell, I will probably put this either on this pocket or the one at the front, and this on whatever the other pocket. And this is from an old encyclopedia dictionary, and this I stamped because this is totally me. Yeah, I'm definitely a cat lady now. I'm a dog lady too, but one of my cats acts like a dog. She likes to be on my lap and she talks to me, so she gives me that lovely cozy feeling you get when you have a little dog. I guess I could call this a cat lover's journal, because that's what I've been calling it. Cat lover's journal. Thanks for watching. Hope I inspired you. And I hope you're enjoying the lovely spring weather too. It's been rainy on and off here, which means my studio space up here in the attic hasn't been too warm, which has been nice. But my husband, what a sweetie pie. He actually bought a little portable air conditioner, and it's not like right in this room because I don't really like super cold air blowing on me, but it's on the room next to it. And so it's perfect when it does get warm. Just put that on for a while, and then, oh yeah, I'm thankful. I'm also thankful today because my washing machine broke yesterday, and he's already on it. Like, he's already removed it, figured out what's wrong, sees that it's not worth fixing, and he's going to be getting another one. So in the meantime, I'm going to be very careful about my laundry because, yeah, I don't want to go to a laundromat. Take care. Bye.